It's time to wake up, Warriors.
The U.S. has been hit by two major hurricanes this past month. Stay tuned to see what this really means and how it will affect us going further.
One of our very talented teams here at the high school had their senior night last night. Keep watching to find out how it went.
All this and more on today's edition of Wake Up Warriors.
Live from Penn Trafford High School, this is Wake Up Warriors. Wake Up Warriors starts now.
Hello, Penn Trafford, and welcome to this morning's edition of Wake Up Warriors. Today is Wednesday, October 16th. I'm Owen Tickerhoo.
And I'm Colin Ratesic.
Hurricane Helen and Hurricane Milton demolished the southern states within 2 weeks of each other. Those affected have lost everything, from their power and water supply to their home. Reporters Alexa Brooke and Ella Cunningham spoke to a few different people to gather more information on this occurrence.
Hurricane Milton first hit on the north tip of the Yucatan Peninsula and then right on the west side of Florida near Tampa. The hurricanes all come back to energy in the atmosphere. When there's an excess of heat on the planet, especially near the equator, that's when hurricanes form. Hurricanes form to dissipate that extra energy in the form of heat near the equator. It's impressive from a meteorological and scientific standpoint because it happened so quick. It was such a perfectly formed eye of the hurricane. Dangerous because with limited warning, a lot more danger to people living there, to structures, infrastructure, oil rigs, things like that. Not a lot of time to prepare.
There's a lot that can get in the way of a hurricane reaching its theoretical maximum intensity. Things like dry air, strong upper level winds that tear a storm apart. But what we're starting to see with storms like Helene and Milton and other cases in the past few years now is warming oceans are a big deal. This is the fuel source that hurricanes draw and kind of convert into kinetic energy of these really strong winds. And what we're seeing now with our warming oceans is storms that are better able to resist those negative influences and a kind of higher speed limit for how strong a hurricane can really become.
My name is Amar Rodriguez. I'm a senior in high school. I've lived in Florida my entire life, and this hurricane season has been a lot more chaotic than previous ones. Hurricane Milton affected my community in many different ways. Our power supply was cut. Our water supply was also tainted. Any water for consumption has to be boiled. The stress on our resources and our environment after these storms is something that does cause concerns. It's just people losing everything that they've worked for, essentially their whole lives. I hope that this is the rest of it.
This has been reporters Alexa Brooke and Ella Cunningham reporting for PTTV.
The Esports Club is holding a giveaway for a top-of-the-line gaming computer. We spoke to the sports sponsor, Mr. Carlisle, to learn how to enter.
Hey PT, this is our third annual PC giveaway raffle that we're going to do. The specs are really nice. It's an i5 processor with 16 gigs of DDR5 RAM, a 4060 RTX video card and video, a terabyte hard drive SSD. The price on that is worth right around $1,000. How you get into the raffle is you stop in at the cafeteria and you buy a ticket. Tickets are $10. All you do is you pick a number between numbers 1 and 120, and if that number hits on this little spinny wheel here, whenever I say pick me a random number, then you will leave with that gaming machine. I look to give this away usually the second week of December. Please get your tickets in the cafeteria, or you can stop into my room 128 and get one from me directly. Thank you.
Mr. Rocco's Forensics 1 classes have recently started hair analysis. We spoke with Mr. Rocco to find out how and why this is important and what it teaches students.
At this point in the class, we continue to go through it's something called trace evidence, where we're looking for all the little things and trying to analyze stuff that help investigators come to the truth. And right now we're looking at hair, where students have to number one, they have to differentiate between different types of hair. There have been cases where forensic analysts have misidentified a dog hair for a human hair. That allows us to sort of validate things that investigators are looking into. It also allows us to understand some of the missteps that can be found within forensic science and its connection to the criminal justice system.
Do you want to play a winter sport at PT? Reporter Allison Perlone spoke with Athletic Secretary Mrs. Alexander to learn how to sign up.
So our winter sports registration just opened up. You can find a link to it right on ptwarriors.org. And it'll guide you through the process with all the information that you need to know to choose the sport that you're registering for, information about your athletic physical that's required, and also your impact concussion testing. Physicals can be done through your own doctor, and a SIPI form would be required to be sent to Nurse Popovich. Also, we're hosting physicals here on October 22nd from 4 to 6 p.m. If you decide to choose to do a physical here, we'll send you an email the day before with the time to come in for your physical. You can visit us at ptwarriors.org for any additional information or stop in the athletic office if you have questions about registering.
Now let's send it over to David for our sports rundown. Good morning, David. What do you have for us?
Thanks, Owen. The Penn Trafford football team won 26-10 against Franklin on Friday. Senior Tassa Whipple surpassed 3,000 career rushing yards in a standout performance. Jack Miller added a 32-yard field goal, and Johnny Louver contributed a 1-yard touchdown. Special teams played a key role, highlighted by Michael Cheplick's 45-yard kickoff return, Kellen Taylor's blocked field goal, and Jamison Yurt's safety from a blocked punt. Let's see what senior Michael Cheplick and Stu File have to say about their performance.
I mean, it's a great feeling. You love to come out here and perform in front of everyone. Everyone you love, all your fans, all your friends, all your family, the whole township. It's a great feeling. Yeah, it was good to win. We needed the win to keep going. Everybody did a good job. We played our butt off. But, yeah, we were a little shaky on offense. Defensively, I think we played good. Some hiccups, but at the end of the day, we won the game, so that's all that matters.
The cheerleaders had their first competition this season, and the outcome was golden. With more about this, we sent out reporter Lexi Schmidt to find out more.
This past weekend, the game day competition cheerleading team traveled to Ambridge Area High School to take the mat for their first time this season. The cheerleaders ended up taking home first place, along with winning Most Entertaining to Watch and Grand Champs, winning the whole competition for their second year in a row.
8-year-old Nora was diagnosed with ALL in August of 2018. Her family's world was understandably turned upside down with her trademark spunk. Nora battled and eventually rang the bell, marking the end of her cancer treatments in January of 2021. She is many things: a sister, a daughter, a soccer player, sushi-loving kid, and she is thriving. Celebrate amazing cancer warriors like Nora and honor everyone impacted by cancer at tonight's Red Card Cancer Game. Here is Nora.
Hi, my name is Nora. I'm 8 years old. I'm a cancer survivor. I'm inviting you to the Red Card Cancer Game against Kiski Gully Lady Warriors.
The girls' volleyball team welcomed the Nora Knights for their senior night. The Warriors' offense was too much for the Knights to handle as the Warriors crushed their way to a 3-0 win. Reporters Cam Nichols and myself have more information on the game.
With everyone here, the energy is so different. We love it. It encourages the bench to get up and get going, and then the fans always bring a good time.
Especially when this game was basically for section. We're in first right now. We just have to beat Connellsville, and then we win section. So it feels amazing, honestly. I mean, they had their student section for the first time, and we still beat them. So
we needed it so bad. That third set, we fixed it, and then we beat them 25-9. Crazy.
Also, our passing was a little rocky in the beginning, but we really picked it up that third game, which I think is why we got the hits and the energy back up. So
Blocking towards that last set, like everyone was there closing blocks. We finally got it, not letting balls go through. It was great.
Nick Ball,
section champs.
Section champs. We are section.
Woo!
Last night in sports, the boys' soccer team defeated Bell Vernon 3-0. Girls were scored by Yuri Badachko with 2, JJ Porter with 1, and Jose Chavez had a shutout. The field hockey team tied Upper St. Clair 2-2. The goals were scored by Brooke Bauer and assisted by Sarah Lay. Tonight in sports, the girls' soccer team is up against Kiski area at 7:30 at home. Good luck to our Warriors tonight. That's all I have for sports today. Now let's send it back to Owen and Colin at the desk.
And that concludes today's broadcast of Wake Up Warriors. Please stand for the pledge of the flag. Thank you for tuning in. This has been Owen Tickerhoo
and Colin Ritesic.
Have a great day, PT.